That's my man 6'4", y'all. Make them beats for that ass. Yo, this is your boy Musa Asakar. Do me a favor. Like this video, share and subscribe to my channel. It's an icon right there at the bottom. You can hit it, you'll be notified every time I bring that mind and heat to your dope. I'm bringing it straight for you. I'm rolling that fat L so you can smoke it slow and hard. You feel me? Well, yesterday, it taught me the real meaning of being close and united like a family. Yo, we had a surprise party for a loved one, and so much love was displayed at that event. It motivated me to do this video to show what we're capable of, especially if we put it in fruition, especially in the practice, you know. But I got some clips, audio clips of Dr. Boyce Watkins and Claude Anderson that I was talking about Powernomics. And I tell brothers in the heartbeat to buy black all day. But, you know, we spend all our money giving it to everybody else. What happened to the woman in the projects with the freeze cups and, you know, products of such, candy for the kids or food for the kids before they get on the bus stop, and have that money circulating in the hood, you know? Because we need to jump back, and we got the power. Ain't nobody gonna help us but us, but us. But I have some video and audio from Dr. Boyce Watkins, and this is off this video is titled "It's about Amber Geiger Gets Hugs in Courtroom," but I'm gonna leave a description in the description box. But it's also talking about what we need to do as a people and put our money together instead of giving it away and give everybody else, you know, our bread, you know, labor, and they get the wealth. We done gave them free labor, and they ain't got the wealth. We're gonna give them some more labor and wealth again. We gotta stop it. That way we can start getting our own banks, our grocery stores, our movie theaters. I mean, all little short types of business. So no further ado, I'm finna let this play, and I hope we get something out of it, educational wise. Let's go rock and roll. Okay, okay.
Conservative. They say, okay, conservative comes from the root word to conserve. To conserve means you hold on to something you got and say to other people, what I got, you ain't gonna never get. That's what a conservative is. So what does a black person have that he can be a conservative? So a lot of them want to say, I'm gonna be a Republican. I mean, and they don't understand what Republicanism and none of that stuff. We'll talk about it next week. Conservatism, Democrats, and Republicans, all in the game planning it. But I think I drifted off your point though.
Yeah, you did a great job. You completed the sentence for a lot of us because I know a lot of us I don't know about you guys, but I don't know if anybody went to school and didn't learn nothing about history that you were supposed to learn. I feel like I didn't start history class, so I started reading Dr. Anderson's books. And I went to school and they teach you all about George Washington and everything else. They don't teach you nothing about what you need to know as a black person. And also, I want to thank Lil Norm for your donation. Thank you very much. We will put that money to good use and invest it in all our initiatives around the world. In fact, if you want to support the growth of intelligent black media, feel free to go to intelligentblackpeople.com. That's intelligentblackpeople.com. If you'd like to get books from Dr. Claude, he has we can be your professors. We would love to be your professors. We're here with you all the time. And we love you, and we want to see you win. We want to see you do well. So if you would like to also invest in, we're always going to invest in you. And if you'd like to invest in what we've got going on, I hope you'll go visit powernomics.com. That's where Dr. Anderson's books are located. And I say have his books in your library, in your living room. so your children can read them and talk to them about Powernomics principles, because they're not going to learn any of this in school, but this should be required reading. So you can go to powernomics.com and find all of his books. You find the whole Power Pack, $99 for more education than you've ever had in your life when it comes to what you need to know as a black person anywhere in the world, not even just in the United States, but anywhere in the world. Thank you, Holy Cultural, for your donation.
But Dr. Watkins, I just want to ask you, why is it that I devoted my entire life, 60 years, to researching at the highest level of government, the highest level of politics, the highest level of business development, building major businesses across the country and around the world, heading up trade missions. And I put all the learnings that I got from also from 6 college degrees into those books. Why is it I got to ask Cell Black repeatedly to go read the books so they can properly interpret and analyze anything dealing with black folk in the country? Why don't they rush out? Why don't they go read those books? That's all I understand. Because Malcolm X said in 1960, got a secret, put it in a book, a black person never find it. And I said, I got to prove Malcolm was wrong. And I said, black folk do read, yet they still call it Dr. Anderson. I haven't got time to read your book. Can you put it in an e-book? I said, why can't you have the time? Because I'm busy. I said, Negroes don't have any business, so what business? How can you be busy with no businesses? And he said, well, can you? I said, no. Read the books. And those 5 books will tell you everything you need to know. And everything, there's nothing that you need to know about race matters, not in that Power Pack, that library pack. And you've been fantastic in trying to help get those books out. As I said, I'm recouping from some physical things I had to do with some health challenges. That's why I wasn't on last week, but I'm trying to come back. But I can't keep, I'm getting older, tired, poor. I can't keep pushing these books to get an understanding. And this, between now and the next year, this is going to be a critical time for black folk. And even I won't be able to come help them again, but I am going to have my little Power Numbers YouTube channel up, doing the best I can. But even there, I got black folk that want to challenge me. But Dr. Anderson, I don't know why you keep picking on the Indians, because why you pick on the Indians? Those are your people, and you keep talking about downgrading the Indians. You're not black. I say, I am black. No, you're not black. And then somebody says, no, you're beige. You're white. All my life I've been black. Every time I got a job in history, first black assistant secretary in commerce, first black to ever have chair economic developments for white folk, first black to ever be over the state education system. I can go on. I was always called black. But now when I try to fight for black folk, I got black folk. Can you believe that? Ever say, well, Dr. Anderson, you're not black enough. I mean, yeah, you filed all these lawsuits, filed all these battles for 60 years, but you're not black. You got to be something else. There's one woman I got to respond to on that little YouTube channel, and on the file. Why is it she's so opposed to me being black? She's adamantly opposed for me not to be called myself black. And see, she doesn't understand what blackness is. And I keep telling you in conclusion that you got to get off the air now. I want black folk to understand that blackness is not a biological skin color. That's not what blackness is. Blackness is a social political construct. And that black folk, what makes black folks special is not just the skin color, it's their history. It's the way they've been treated and maltreated. It is their exceptionality. It is their code of conduct. It is their honor. It is the indebtedness this country has to them that goes way beyond anybody else. Just because a person comes to this country from Caribbean as an African American, that he doesn't have that profoundness of blackness. He might have the skin color, but he does not have that exceptionality. If he coming from Africa, he does not have that exceptionality. Blackness is an exceptionalism of special people in this country and in the world. I stand up for black folk, and I tell a woman in a second, I'm going to fight for black folk as long as I live. Those are my people. I love them. I've loved them all my life. I've fought for them. Don't tell me I'm not black. You got some Indian relatives, so you're an Indian. No, I'm not. I'm black. And the first rule in this country is called a rule called one drop blood, which means that you got one drop of black blood, your ass is black. But somehow she doesn't want me to be black, which doesn't make any sense. But she's sending notes and letters to the Power Numbers Corporation. Says, why don't he quit calling himself black? He's an Indian. I'm not an Indian. I've been black all my life. I had to throw that in. So, but tell your people books and I bet what's today, Thursday? Again, I tell you, whenever I come on like this, I'm gonna count. And next week, I'm gonna tell you how many books How many library packs were sold to your people? How many of them bought the damn books back?
But Dr. Ezra, let me jump in and also say, I'm a believer that I don't want to force anybody to feel like they have to do anything. I want if you want to support, or if you want, if not even support, don't do it because you're supporting us.
Mm.
Do it because you're supporting yourself. Do it because you're supporting your family. And that's why I tell everybody here. I don't want them to think that you're just here to sell a book. I want them to know you're here because you care. And but here's the other thing too.
I want them to get the information. They need the information, the understandings, connecting the dots. That's what I'm after. You see?
Yeah. What I definitely want is I want people to really kind of just take a second step back and think about how much you support the people who don't like you. How much money, do an inventory of how much money you spent with white businesses this month, and then ask yourself, do these people care about me? And then ask yourself, does Dr. Claude Anderson care about me? And how much money did I spend with the Powernomics Corporation? And when I do that simple math, and I think about the fact that I'm gaining this much and it might cost me that much. I mean, nothing's free. It costs you a lot of money to run your business. Your lawsuits cost you all kinds of, cost a lot of money. And it's kind of strange that we have a community where our celebrities are not stepping up to support these sorts of initiatives. I mean, that's one of the reasons we fall behind. That's why our HBCUs are dying. That's why the work you're doing, your think tank, you created one of the few black think tanks out there. We should have space for that. So I think that with going back to the church concept, a lot of us who go to church, we tithe. We tithe 10% tithe to the church. Well, I want to make the argument that maybe you should tithe at least 10% to your people. And I'm not going to tell you where that tithe should be. It could be something local you contribute to. It could be something in this platform. It could be something somewhere else. But tithe to your people. Because I'll tell you what, Dr. Anderson, I did the math. And if you consider the fact that we get 1.3 trillion in income and about 1.2 trillion of that goes to white folks, if we just took 10% of that and pulled it back into the black community, tied to ourselves, into our future, into our children, then that would be $120 billion in the black community, which if that money is circulated to black businesses, you'll say 3, 4, 5 times, you're talking about $500 billion annual income increase for the black community. That's better than reparations. White folks ain't gonna give you $500 billion for your reparations package. They're talking about $100 billion or some tiny amount like that on a one-time amount. I think the best reparations package for black people will come from black people. And so I speak on what you're doing with Powernomics because I haven't read too many things. I can't think of anything that's been more effective than what you put in with the research behind all your work. Than what you've done. I can't think of anything that's impacted my thinking more in terms of being able to have some clarity on all of this. So feel free to go. I hope you guys will go check it out. And I want to say thank you all, Dual Victory, for your donation.
Real talk. I just hope y'all got the gist of the message. It's buy within yourself. I know I shop my people. I know if my sister only sold me, if she sold me whatever she sell, man, I wouldn't need to go to Walmart no more. I've been shopping my sister about 4 or 5 years, man, and I really believe we should put money back into our hands. It's easy. Put the little petty differences to the side. But this is your boy Musa Azakar. Leave me some comments. Let me know what you think about the video. I'm gonna leave a link in the description box for that video. You can check that out too. Hit that PayPal up, y'all. Peace and about to have a great